Wow, there is a lot going on in this movie. Oh yeah, I'm cramming a lot of things in there. Cramming things into other things is tight. Oh, what? Wow, that did not come out the way I intended at all.
From Not Marvel comes a film about a sarcastic Earthling and his fellow Guardians of the Galaxy. Just not the ones you were hoping for. Green Lantern. You've already seen Spider-Man, Iron Man, X-Men, The Dark Knight, and Thor. Now, prepare for a movie that you would have liked way better if those hadn't already come out. In this boring origin story that was too nerdy for mainstream America and too mainstream for nerdy America, Ryan Reynolds stars as Maverick pilot Hal Jordan, a handsome, underachieving playboy, kind of like Ryan Reynolds. When a magic ring transports Hal into outer space, he's forced to become a member of the Green Lantern Corps, intergalactic space police who use their rings to create anything they can imagine, like fists, guns, a Hot Wheels car, or a terrible CGI costume.
That's really cool.
Oh my god.
No, it isn't.
It's not.
Together, along with a bunch of poorly animated alien extras, they will face off against a universe full of deadly threats like Hector Hammond, a human testicle who shrieks like a girl. Parallax, a slowly advancing space bard, and a red guy who gets infected by the color yellow. No, seriously, the color yellow. Gaze in wonder as this thrill-seeking pilot is given the power of human flight, superhuman intelligence, and the ability to create whatever he wants with his mind, then doesn't seem to give two shits about it.
I actually sort of quit.
So spend 2 hours with Green Van Wilder
Let's get these pants off and fly some planes.
as he turns one of the most original comic books into one of the least original comic book movies, featuring the same old cliches like a science experiment gone wrong, the theme of responsibility,
The highest of honors. With great power, the greatest of responsibilities becomes great responsibility.
a rushed training montage,
Never let your guard down.
Always mind your surroundings.
a kidnapped love interest,
Let her go.
Let her go.
and the same traumatic early death of a father figure as every other superhero movie ever. Man, Father's Day must really suck for a superhero. Starring
Mother's
Ryan
Day
Not
too in some
Gosling,
cases.
Blake Deadly, DC's other Brainiac, Andy Dufresne, Pink, and Burnt Reynolds, Green Lantern.
They just kept the same name, huh?
They thought there was going to be a sequel. That's adorable.
So you have a Green Lantern script for me? Yes, sir, I do. So we're gonna start the movie with a bunch of narration explaining what the Green Lantern Corps is and what they're all about. Oh, that's smart. That way we'll save time by getting it all out there in the beginning. Actually, the characters are gonna re-explain it all to the protagonist later in the movie. Oh, so why are we doing it all at the beginning then? Because that works. Anyway, so there's a Green
Already a
Lantern
bad
hero
sign.
named Abin Sur, right? What's he like? Oh, he's awesome. He's like Kelsey Grammer, but pink. Gotcha. Yeah, so Pink Kelsey Grammer imprisoned this super evil being named Parallax in this place called the Lost Sector. And what's this Parallax like? Well, in the comics, he's like this giant demon bug thing. Oh, well, that's not scary enough. It's not? No. We should make him like a cloud or something. A cloud? Yeah, clouds are scary as hell. They are? One time I was looking up at the sky and I saw a cloud shaped like a rabbit. Oh, okay. That's not natural. Well, I mean, sometimes clouds kind of look like things. Exactly, that's scary as hell, man. Is it? Yeah, I mean, be
continuing his
shaped like a
cloud
cloud, you spooky
fear.
cloud. Don't be shaped like a rabbit. Okay, so we'll make Parallax a cloud, I guess. Cool, people are gonna like that. So anyway, the movie's gonna follow this guy, Hal Jordan, who's a test pilot. Okay. And so when we meet him, he wakes up late for work because he had a one-night stand, and then he puts a bunch of people in danger with reckless driving. Kind of a douchey character introduction. Does he have redeeming redeeming qualities. Sometimes he cracks jokes. Oh, are they funny? Not particularly. That's probably fine. I'll just cast someone who's done comedy movies before. Great. So what happens at work? Well, his boss is trying to sell some AI-controlled planes to some buyers, so he has his daughter and Hal try to outmaneuver them to prove how good they are. Isn't it kind of fishy that his daughter is running the test? Yeah, seems like a massive conflict of interest, but nobody's gonna mention it. Huh. Anyway, Hal is gonna manage to beat the planes by throwing his partner under the bus and letting his own plane get destroyed. Oh boy. Yeah, and he makes a bunch of people lose their jobs in the process. And this is the good guy of the movie. Yeah, he's the hero. If you say so. Yeah, and the first thing he does when he gets his powers later is hospitalize the people whose jobs he lost. I have to say, this Hal Jordan sounds like the worst. No, he cracks jokes sometimes. Yeah, you said that. Tell you what, I'll throw in a scene where he gives a gift to his nephew. Oh, that'll do it. Now people will like him. Yeah, maybe. Can we have
like
the
that?
nephew factor into the story later? No, we're never gonna see him again. Well, okay then. So anyway, Parallax is gonna inflict a mortal wound on Pink Kelsey Grammer. Oh no. So Pink Kelsey Grammer is gonna crash land on Earth and tell his ring to find the best possible person on the planet to be his replacement as Green Lantern. I mean, there's no way that's gonna be Hal Jordan, right? It's gonna be Hal Jordan. The ring
There's no
searched
way.
the entire planet. More like a 5-mile radius, I guess. It crashed super close to where Hal was. What a lazy ring. Oh yeah, pretty lazy. Wow. So anyway, Hal is gonna get flown to this planet called Oa, where all the Green Lanterns hang out. Oh, there's gonna be a training montage where he learns to use his powers. Oh yeah, very cool. But halfway through, he's gonna quit and go home. He is? Yeah, it's too hard and he doesn't like it, so he leaves. So they're gonna take the magic ring away from him? No, they're gonna let him leave with it, but they're gonna deactivate it. No, he's still gonna have the ability to fly and to create literally anything he can imagine. So he's just gonna use it for selfish reasons? No, he's barely gonna use it at all. You're telling me that the cocky and selfish Hal Jordan is gonna go home with the power to create literally anything and he's not gonna use it at all? That's right. Well, all right then. So at the same time, this guy's gonna inspect Abin Sur's body and get infected with the power of fear or something and turn into a bad guy. Wait, so there's gonna be another bad guy? Yeah, his name is Hector and his head is gonna turn into a magical scrotum. Wow, there is a lot going on in this movie. Oh yeah, I'm cramming a lot of things in there. Cramming things into other things is tight. Oh, what? Wow, that did not come out the way I intended at all. I sure hope not. So what else happens in the movie? Well, Hal's finally gonna become a hero because his friends are gonna tell him that he has a bunch of qualities that we've never actually seen him display. And then he's gonna make some cool stuff with his magic ring. Oh yeah, and the only limit to what he can make is his imagination. Wow, what's he gonna create? A race car and some guns? And some swords. Oh, so I guess he doesn't have a very vivid imagination. I guess not. Oh, well, wait, I guess that means that actually you don't. Hey, is that a cloud outside? What, seriously? Oh, never mind, it's nothing. Oh, thank God. Okay, sorry. Where were we? I don't know. Okay, so how does the movie end? Well, Parallax is gonna destroy Scrotum Head, so that's taken care of. Well, that's helpful of him. And then Hal Jordan's gonna take him on all by himself. The other Green Lanterns aren't gonna help? No, a couple are gonna show up when it's already done, though. So is it gonna be hard for him to kill Parallax? No, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Really? Yeah, he's gonna punch him into the sun, and that'll be that. Wow, that is pretty easy. Yeah, you'd think the other Lanterns would have thought of that. Yeah, but instead they just trapped him in weak restraints and called it a day. Huh, so what do you think of the movie? Well, I think it's great. I can't wait to generate this thing. You mean shoot this thing? No, we have a lot of computers, so they'll take care of it for the most part. Oh, but I'll tell you what, this is gonna be the superhero role of a lifetime for whoever gets cast. Well, it's not like they're gonna get cast in another superhero movie if this one flops. Can you imagine?
So I thought I'd continue the DC talk since I just did the Marvel versus DCEU honest trailer reaction yesterday. Figured I'd do a DC movie. You guys have been asking for Batman and stuff, but I don't know. I wanted to do Green Lantern. It's one of the worst ones out there as far as DC movies, really as far as superhero movies, period. And my biggest gripe with it is that you have this ring, you can make whatever you want, use your imagination. Like the only limit is your imagination, and all you do is things that you just, you already know. Little RC cars, guns, swords, airplanes, which obviously I get that because that's what he used to do, or jet planes, whatever, but it just was not imaginative at all. And I like how it speaks to that's a writing issue.
So I guess he doesn't have a very vivid imagination. I guess not. Oh, well, wait, I guess that means that actually you don't. Hey, is that a cloud outside? What?
Because, the character is whatever you put on the paper, and the writer guy in this case has no imagination, even though we know he does from other videos. It was nice to see, at least for me it was a callback, but I think the Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer pitch meeting came out after this, I believe. I believe that was the one where he had the whole slideshow with clouds, the scary clouds, and that's why he wanted to make Galactus a cloud.
Oh, this Galactus guy is scary, huh?
Yes, sir, he is. Very scary.
Yeah, like a cloud?
What?
He's scary like a cloud?
No, not at all like a cloud. He's a massive cosmic character guy.
Well, I say we make him a cloud. It doesn't get much scarier than that.
Oh, I feel like it does, though.
No, I mean, check out this cloud. It looks like a frickin' jack-o'-lantern.
Why do you have this presentation ready?
Look at this frickin' cloud. That's not natural at all. That looks like a ghost or something.
I mean, kind of, a little.
This one frickin' looks like Stephen King. Have you read his books? They're terrifying. Have you read Cujo?
And this one he wants to do a cloud as well, so that kind of keeps the whole tone and consistency that he has a fear of clouds and that they should only look like clouds and like nothing else. But he wants to make all these Marvel and DC villains clouds instead, which is just hilarious. Would the movie have turned out better or different if Parallax was like a giant demon-looking bug? Like, would that have changed it up a little bit, made it a little bit better? I don't know. Probably not. This seemed like an early 2000s or maybe even late 90s superhero flick with some, mediocre CGI. But I just was hoping for so much more. I saw it in the theaters when it came out, and I saw it recently on TV when we moved here to Texas. I think it was on the Sci-Fi Channel or something. I checked out some of it, probably like from the middle to the end, when Angela Bassett's doctor character gets whooshed out with the water, the Green Lantern water, out of that facility. But yeah, still a bad movie. Not enjoyable. Like you wish for more, you hope for more, and it just lets you down each and every time. So looking forward to the Green Lantern show that's going to be on HBO Max. They've already started casting for that, so I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun, hopefully. It is Warner Brothers still being in charge of all that, so who knows what's going to happen, really. Well, I guess, is it Warner Brothers? There's a whole thing with the merging and AT&T and all that that's happened recently, so I know there's some things that have changed, but whoever's over it, hopefully they do a good job, and hopefully the actors have something they can do with those roles. But what were your thoughts on Green Lantern? Obviously, Ryan Reynolds got a second chance to do Deadpool, even after X-Men Origins Wolverine, which I just watched that with my boys, my wife the other day. Still not a good movie. Has some fun parts in there, but it's just overall there's things in there that just make me upset. But he got a second chance to do Deadpool even after doing this for Hal Jordan role. So he's got something. He's got somebody on his side. It's giving him some chances here because he's had some duds. But overall, let me know your thoughts on Green Lantern, the movie itself. Let's talk about it in the comments. Which one do you prefer of these two videos? Honest trailers or pitch meeting? Which one comes out on top? Let me know. I look forward to what you think. As always, thanks for laughing with me. Thanks for watching with me. I really appreciate it that you guys come back and watch each and every day. I think it's awesome. To Brian Tidwell, Steve O, Slepnear, Kasich013, and Dash Milner, thanks so much for joining the Hyper Crew and being a part of the crew. I've been enjoying you guys on the Discord chat, so that's been pretty awesome as well. For my subscribers and other members, thanks so much for watching and being a part. I just think it's great. While you're still here, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel and lets YouTube know that people want to watch these videos. Also, check out some of our most popular videos as well. And you can see our most recent reaction right up there. If you've seen all of that, I'll see you guys in the comments. We can talk about these.